In the past few months, treason charges have been used against journalists and activists in what is supposed to be a democracy. You've seen treason charges, used against people since the 1960s. What does this look like to you?
Well, the first thing I have to tell you is that, first of all, I'm not a lawyer. But I will tell you that as a layman, I was horrified to read of treason charges being leveled against a citizen for criticizing a state government. This was in the East. Speaking of Jalingo, whom I happen to... I wonder, is it the same Agba Jalingo who worked with us during Pronaco? I don't know, it must be the same person. And first of all, I wasn't aware that it's possible to commit treason against a state government. So that obviously is an anomaly. As I said, I'm waiting for lawyers to correct me on this. But to be one of the most absurd kind of political arrangement which made it possible for a non-sovereign government, because a state government is not a sovereign government. So how can you commit treason against a non-sovereign government to begin with? And for me, in any case, I look more on the word treason as a crime which you commit against a people, not just a kind of contraption. Yeah, which is a contraption is there. It's made out from people. It represents the will of the people, and the expression treason for me is just it's an anomaly in itself. I cannot even grasp it. So obviously, it's a device, a very dishonest device, meant to silence people when a government has no more answer to give.
Still on the case of Agba Jalingo, sir, we understand from his lawyers that the state is using secret witnesses, that they will be screened off or otherwise hidden.
In that case, the state should be accused of treason. It's the state in such circumstances which, for me, is potentially guilty of treason because the travesty of justice. And there's no state, there's no government without the plinth of justice. So how can you have secret trial? Because what you're talking about is a secret trial. I haven't heard that yet. I mean, things are happening in this country of which I'm not aware. This is news to me.